Good morning. I'm Nathan from the Outdoor and Environmental Education Department, and I wanted to do our Territorial Acknowledgement today from inside a quinzee that I built in my yard. We are located here on the traditional territories of the Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and Neutral peoples. We recognize the enduring presence of Indigenous peoples, customs, laws, and culture here in this land. A quinzee is a good example of a piece of Indigenous technology. It's a kind of temporary snow shelter that was developed by the Dene people or the Northern Athabascan people. Their traditional territory is in the northwest of Turtle Island, in places today that we call the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, British Columbia, and northern Alberta. This temporary snow shelter is made by compacting snow in a large pile, piling it up, and then compacting it down. And then burrowing an entrance like a tunnel inside, and then once inside the middle of the snow mound, carving away a room. So I'll turn the camera here. This quinzee is large enough for about 4 or 5 people to sit inside crisscross. And when you make a quinzee, it's important to make sure that you have an adult with you, just in case the rare occasion a quinzee might collapse. It's important that you're safe. A well-built quinzee doesn't have very much snow load over top. So this ceiling right here is less than 30 centimeters thick. Now, the quinzee, as I mentioned, comes from the Dene people. And there is a winter bird that makes a kind of a quinzee or snow shelter called the ruffed grouse. And there's another kind of winter bird, the common redpoll, that also burrows into the snow as an adaptation to stay warm in cold weather. So one activity for you to do today to get outside is to pay attention to some winter birds that are active here in Waterloo region. I have linked down below a tool called a winter bird identification key. And this is something that you can print out or use on a device like a Chromebook or a phone, and it can help you identify any birds that you might see. Now, where do we go looking for birds? Well, there might be bird feeders in your neighborhood, or you might be able to put out bird seed outside a window. Or something that I encourage you to try today is called a sit spot. So what you need is a blanket or a tarp or just a good pair of snow pants, and you go outside and you sit down in the snow or find a tree to lean against, and you need to be still and quiet for about 5 minutes. And after about 5 minutes of being still and quiet, you might start to know that some of those wild animals and birds become a little bit more active. They get a little bit more confident. Maybe they don't notice you, or they're not afraid of you. And you might start to see some winter animals that maybe you wouldn't ordinarily get to see. So that's my encouragement for you today, to try a sit spot. And I hope you have fun outside on the land and stay safe.